An application combining the Phantom multi-image fusion model with a VAE model allows us to better preserve the similarity of reference images and generate videos guided by pose animations. The Phantom model has an obvious drawback. It runs relatively slowly. A few days ago, we introduced a model called FusionX, which combines different elements. The author soon created an accelerated version of it, allowing video generation in just 8 steps. The process was inspired by the user. It should be a relatively perfect reproduction. In terms of results, it can effectively restore the reference image as much as possible and allow it to follow our pose guidance to some extent. Then let's take a look at the workflow. I'm using the RunningHub online comfy UI platform here. So the first model is still an issue with the base model. The base model is a merged version from FusionX's Phantom created by the original author, and it has been updated online. Just select the corresponding model. So the entire process is actually more similar to our VAE model. You can see that this uses nodes like VAE encoder and omits the latent related nodes from the official example of Phantom KJ. So the entire process is still based on our VAE framework, especially since our 2 input components exactly match those in the VAE model: video silent boot frames and reference images. Phantom can preserve more details from our reference image. Even though it takes 8 steps, the resulting video shows very high consistency with our reference character. In the video results, the character portrayed as a master almost perfectly matched our reference image, fully demonstrating the powerful capabilities of the Phantom model. Here's an advantage we can discuss. We no longer need to align our reference image with the first frame of our video. I didn't perform any alignment here, neither in width nor height ratio. This fully leverages the reference capability of the VSE model. Although we are a horizontal format result, since we refer to the whole image, during the process where the character moves up and down, we can greatly reconstruct its appearance. This is the strength of this workflow. Of course, if we really want to align them, there's no problem at all. Just restore the lines as they were. This model actually combines the VSE model with the Phantom model. Then the previous video mentioned that the native workflow of the VSE model can achieve better reference strength. Looking back now, KJ's approach has won again because it allows us to mix between different models. We've already done this multiple times, using the VSE model to enhance basic tattoo video models with more powerful capabilities. It's definitely worth trying. If you want to adjust the gain, just pick any setting. The impact isn't very significant, so I definitely don't recommend using Tcache. The acceleration model has already been integrated into this model, so there is no need to connect it with the Lorem model. We get the result in 8 steps. The update time is 124 seconds, which is very fast, just 2 minutes. Navigate to RunningHub and click AI, or click the link in the introduction to register and get 1200 GB. Log in every day to receive an additional 100 points. The corresponding AI workflow and one-click AI applications have been deployed online and can now be run and tested online. Then we look at the other 2 forces at the beginning. In terms of these 2 efforts, the first one involves using the posture of a person walking to control the action of eating an ice cream. The level of recreation for our character costumes is absolutely acceptable. Second, do high knees or jump jacks. I cropped the reference image here, so as a result, the mech character's head appears rounder because the model imagined it that way. If you don't crop here and just connect the image directly, you can reference the entire character, and the similarity will definitely be good enough. So far, this process still looks perfect. What are its drawbacks? When our pose videos move too fast or are too complex, we may no longer be able to make our reference images follow the movement of the pose videos. It's quite natural because we use the VAC model as a reference. When movement is too fast or too abrupt, it can't follow appropriately. Finally, let's look at the original multi-step fusion process of Phantom. This process is basically our old workflow, but with the large model replaced by the FusionXPhantom model. It takes 8 steps to reference 2 images for video generation. I think it has lost a lot of similarity, but that doesn't matter because today's topic is still about applying the Phantom model with the VAE model. If it performs well, the significance of this process is already achieved. So most of the time, this channel shares some open source models and projects, but closed source models are where RunningHub really shines. It brought down the prices of many popular models such as V2, Keling, and Wansheng. Some specifications were even lower than the official published prices. The more you use it, the more you'll realize that saving up bit by bit really saves money in the long run.